from the capital.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Officially plugged into the Overview Podcast.
Ooh, Lord! Hey, man. From the capital.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Overview Radio bringing you Overview Podcast. You know, as we always communicate with you guys, this is a holistic wellness podcast, man. And as you know, wellness has 8 pillars, you know, and one of those pillars is financial wellness or economical wellness, you know, where we get to be talking to, you know, people who are who are financially successful or who have made their strides when it comes to economics, finances, and all that. And today we have someone who's not a stranger to your eyes, man. We have someone whose name is so legendary in the name of business in this country of Botswana. You know, a lot of us know him by the name Ram, short as that, you know, but his full name is Ramachandran Ottapathu, right? Yes, Mr. Ramachandran Ottapathu, who you would know so much as the CEO of the Choppies Group. Let's give him a round of applause. But I should warn you that Choppies is just, you know, like just maybe a small chunk of whatever that he owns. You know, he owns a lot of things. Mr. Ram, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for having me here.
Yes. Why do you prefer the name Ram over?
It's much shorter and easier to call, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
So that's why they started calling me Ram. And,
Yeah.
And that's how it's gone on.
Yes, yes. What language is Ramachandran?
The language where I used when
Okay.
I was a child was
Yes.
Malayalam.
Okay.
Today we hardly use that language, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
I left India 34 years ago.
Oh, 34 years back.
So then it is. I struggle to converse sometimes, but we try to talk and practice that.
Oh, yeah.
Not to lose the cultural values.
Oh, okay. So, how many languages do you speak today?
So 3-4 languages.
Oh, 3-4 languages. Does that include Setswana?
Setswana I can understand.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't converse freely because nobody talked to me Setswana freely and always. So the majority of the conversation is taking place in English.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I couldn't. At one stage, I was much better in Botswana.
Oh, okay.
Especially when I started traveling out of Botswana
Yes.
to South Africa, Namibia, Zambia, Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Then the usage of the language have a little bit reduced
Yeah.
locally here.
Yes. So it means that we can successfully gossip you in Setswana and then you won't hear anything.
No, you can't.
Oh.
I can make out.
Oh, okay. Just here and there.
Yeah.
Yes. You mentioned earlier on that you came to Botswana when you left India 34 years ago.
Yes.
If I hear right.
Yeah.
Was Botswana your first destination when leaving India?
Yeah, I came to work in Botswana as an auditor
As
in
an
an
auditor.
audit firm, Mazars.
Oh, Mazars.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay, okay. Oh, okay. So like
The founder of Mazars and me are from the same place in India.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I got a job offer, and I came here to work as an auditor.
Oh, so you're an editor by profession.
Auditor by
Yes.
profession.
Oh, by
yes,
profession.
yes.
Oh, interesting.
I used to be an auditor.
You used to be an auditor. Yes,
Let
yes,
me
yes.
phrase it properly.
Yes. Okay. Tell us kindly about the transition, moving from India, coming to Botswana to work for Mazars. How was the transition like, and how long did it take for you to develop this idea of starting your own business now?
Look, it is all happened and transformed over years.
Okay.
I came to work as an auditor in an audit firm.
Okay.
Then they deputed me to do the books of this company. They had one store called Wayside Supermarket, owned by the Chop Dad family, Mr. Farouk Ismail, basically.
Oh, okay.
Then when it was financially struggling those years. But when we started changing a few things around, we started seeing some success.
Okay.
And we had some help from the friends and other people to start up a business. Okay.
Okay.
Until then, I didn't have any idea of going into business or anything like that, because everything has to be supported by economic means. Okay. If you don't have any economic means, you don't have so even if you got the biggest ambition, it just remain as an ambition, isn't it? Okay. So then when we had support from a few guys got together, and there is an opportunity to expand. Yes, that's the time we formed a partnership and we started rolling out stores.
Oh, okay.
Until I would say that the real change came when we opened the store in Western Bypass. Okay. It used to be called the OK Foods.
Yeah.
So that store gave a clear indication that yes, this can't be a small business. This can be grown into a proper international retail. Okay. From there, the rollout and expansion was much faster.
Yes.
And we could really establish, become the brand leader, become the majority of the market share holder, and we could expand into even other countries as well.
Yes. So I think you revealed something significant there. So you didn't start ChopDad?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
It was a supermarket which was there.
Yeah.
I've been deputed to do the books for the company. That's by the audit firm.
Okay.
So I didn't know anything.
Oh, yes. So you learned through auditing how to...
For sure, yes. I did work in different atmosphere, especially the manufacturing and things like that. Retail, I hardly had any experience in retail.
Oh, okay.
Only when I came to Botswana, I had a qualification as a chartered accountant. Yes, that was the only asset I had.
Okay. So
and I was working for a good company in India. Yeah. It's one of those well-performed companies in India.
Yes. So as becoming a partner on ChopDad, did you have to buy the shares, or maybe like with your expertise, they saw you as someone who was worthy, and then they were like, you know what, I can just have those shares?
No, we didn't have money to open a business.
Okay.
So we borrowed money to start up a business. The 100% of the capital got borrowed, and the man who borrowed us kept 33% share. I got 33% share, and Farouk got 33% share.
Oh,
that is how it started.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And we paid back the loan in 2 years.
In 2 years?
Yeah, in 24 months. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yes. I understand that it started off as ChopDad Wayside in Lobate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you mentioned the store there by Western Bypass.
Yeah.
When you like when you finished the loan in 2 years, how many stores did you have by then?
But we had around 5 stores.
Oh, 5 stores.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Right. And today, how many stores do you have?
We got a supermarket in Botswana, 119 stores.
Oh.
45 supermarkets in Zambia.
Yes.
And 25 in Namibia.
This is so incredible.
And we got 91 liquor stores in Botswana.
Yes.
And 12 in Zambia.
Yes.
Then, Namibia, and 30 odd hardware stores in Botswana.
In Botswana. Okay. Let's see if
and we employ around, just in Choppies alone, Choppies Enterprises alone, over 12,000 people.
Like over 12,000 employees.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so amazing. Like 4,000 minimum wage.
No, 12,000 people.
Yeah, 12,000 people.
And the people who completed a certain number of years of services are getting minimum wage in Botswana and in Namibia as well. Everywhere we pay above minimum wage, even in Namibia and in Zambia, whatever is the minimum wage, living wage, we pay that. And all the people are under pension scheme as well. All of them are getting pension.
All of them. Wow, this is so incredible.
Yes.
This is incredible. Let us kindly save the Choppies conversation for a bit later. For now, I would like to understand something. It's like this thing whereby maybe people from outside Africa, like they come to Africa and then they would prosper. I don't know if it's everyone or it's only the determined ones or whatsoever. Can you kindly educate us on that? Because as the locals, we
It
always
is
wonder.
very wrong to say that people
Okay.
come into Africa prosper. Okay,
Yes.
people come out of. There is a reason for being an expatriate.
Okay.
You got more ambition than a normal person. Like, for example, take me. If I was just content with I had a good job in a big company, good position, but that is not the ultimate aim in our lives. You see, so that's why you look out for opportunities to uh, grow beyond your shell. Okay, so most of the expatriate or most of the immigrants come with a bigger dream. Okay, that is applicable everywhere in the world. You take the Middle East, you take America, or you take Europe. They have done extremely well because they do have something which takes them to take them that effort beyond a normal effort. That's why you become an expatriate or you become an immigrant. Okay, so most of them are coming with a bigger dream or bigger ambition to achieve better. Okay. Otherwise, they should all be living in that shell in their own place.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you say it's something that applies everywhere.
So
Even
that applies. It's not only in Africa; everywhere it is the same.
yes, even
Or
if
in that, for that matter, maybe some first world countries give maybe bigger opportunities. Places like America, if you are a technocrat, you can thrive and do extremely well.
yeah. So it's not like maybe the issue of there's just the vast majority of opportunities in Africa per se
There's nothing
compared
like
to the
that.
world. Yeah.
I got friends who immigrated along with me, have done extremely well, much better than me.
Yes.
Yeah, in many other parts of the world.
Yes. So as for the it's like as for the Asian community, the as they get to spread around the world and everything, they get to make it wherever they go. And then when we get to speak maybe to some of the ones that we know or some of the friends that we have, like they always talk about how the Asian community get to work together when they get to a certain place. Is that the case or not?
Not really.
Okay.
It's depends on where you're getting into.
Okay.
There's some places there are many people immigrated from Asia. Some places it may be from other parts of the world.
Yes.
It depends. But as I told earlier, the immigrants always that is what the tales of success in the whole world tells us.
Yes.
Yes, the immigrants normally achieve better than the locals.
Yes. And then back to you say specifically. I mean, your story is one that is being said a lot of the times. It's quite an inspiring story. Like they always say, as they talk about you, they always say you came here with nothing, and now you are a multi-millionaire, if not a billionaire. I mean, with someone who has came here with nothing, if the story is real, to someone who has built an empire that you are sitting on right now.
Yeah.
What would you say gave you the drive to like to construct and be where you are now?
I enjoyed what I'm doing.
Okay.
It has never been a pressure for me to come to work, or I live in the business. Okay. So there is no Sunday or Monday or anything for me. Okay, and I enjoy building something. Creativity gives me much more pleasure than money. Okay,
Yes.
not all the businesses have given us money. Some of them have given us satisfaction, and some of them will give you return better than others. But creativity is something, when we create something and we drive with it, you get that is adrenaline in your DNA that gives you power to push more.
Yes. Yeah. Do you still want to push more?
For
like,
sure,
where
this
you
is
are
just
now?
journey only started.
Yes. You mentioned earlier on that you have over 12,000 employees.
That is just in Choppies alone.
Just in Choppies alone.
Yes.
Across board, around how many employees do you have?
If you add all of them, it will be just about 20,000.
20,000 employees.
Yes.
That's a huge set.
That's a
what
good
would-
number.
what-
That gives the real satisfaction.
Okay.
That when I breathe, I breathe with the power of the 20,000 people, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Like you are
When
killing just
I talk, we talk with the power of the 20,000 people.
yeah.
And
You are killing
that is
20,000
yes,
families
yes, correct,
on your back.
yes.
One would wonder how are you able to manage 20,000
We
employees?
we got good management team.
Okay.
Okay, and it's the challenge always in expanding is the quality manpower.
Mm.
So it's been helpful, and we could even do better as the time goes by. I'm
Yes.
very confident and hopeful.
Yes. As someone who manages over maybe like 20,000 people, as you say, this throws us to this conversation of leadership. You get it? People would always wonder what makes a great leader. Is it maybe the having the knowledge or like the ability to manage people, or is it being good at something or what that particular task that you are doing? What is it between the two?
A leader should lead by example, okay, and he must be transparent to his workforce.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that we should be able to listen to everything,
Okay.
but have a ability to listen and work with the colleagues.
Okay.
That gives you more acceptability to the larger employee community.
Yes. Does academics matter much when it comes to
Not
leadership?
at all. Okay. There are people who doesn't have any academic qualification,
Okay.
but they got the right experience. That's what counts. Okay, that is your exposure and your aptitude, your ability to analyze a problem. Okay, that not necessarily. Yes, we do have some support of mathematical ability and things like that
Yes.
coming with academics.
Yes.
Or other than that, the people skill and the interpretational ability or to analyze a problem, you don't need to be super qualified. But once you analyze a problem and you can react, the time to react, these are factors affecting in translating or transforming a business from a small to a big or larger business.
Yes. What would you say are some of the challenges, maybe like some of the greatest challenges that you have faced in terms of building up your empire? One, like that's the first question, and then in terms of maybe managing a large people of people,
Having
people that you're managing.
having people with the same similar vision in driving this business. Okay, the Choppies would have been a much larger business than what you see today, had we had the right board composition. Okay, we had at one stage had a board which was just being very destructive. It took out at least 50% of the value of this business at one stage.
Okay.
You must be remembering the legal battle we had with the board membership and the issues around audit and all sort of things. It was all the creation of some board members. Okay, they just they come with their dogmatic ideas and trying to impose on other people. They forget the effort put by the founders in building a business, and they try to take control of a business which doesn't belong to them. Okay, and that's what happened. Okay, so if we had that support and we had that consensus within ourselves in taking it to the next level, this would have been at least 2 times the size of the business today. It set us back by 6 years.
By 6 years.
Yes.
So you'd say maybe.
But we lucky, we came back and we prevailed and we could deliver what we supposed to deliver.
So you'd say that maybe having to work with people who doesn't have the same vision as and the same drive as you have can be like one of the greatest challenge like that you would encounter.
Yeah, exactly. Especially the disruption it can create in the organization. Especially when you become a listed company, then you got a board of board of directors, and governance comes into play, and we need to have full alignment. Otherwise, it can be a very detrimental factor in taking the business to the next level.
What would you say are some of the most challenging factors when it comes to maybe building a business in Botswana?
Botswana, the size of the market is the biggest challenge.
The size of the market.
It is very, very small market.
Okay.
then you have to just limit your growth at certain stage. Like us now, we're not going to add many number of stores. We almost on the last lap. It cannot grow beyond now what you see. Maybe another few stores. That's it. Now we're trying to grow outside Botswana. That's what our aim at the moment.
Yeah.
Or bringing different brands.
What would you say excites you the most when you think of the growth of Choppies now? Is it the expansion outside the country, or the maybe creating more employment for people, or what?
It's the challenges you face every day and overcoming the challenge and planning for tomorrow. That is what excites. Isn't it? When you wake up and you come with a purpose in the morning. Yes, this week I'm going to sort out Namibia, or next week is in Zambia.
Yeah.
And like I'm planning next week, I'm going to Zambia. We got a store opening there, and we got different activities planned up.
Yeah.
So that is what is exciting. I literally live in this business.
How many countries have you been to by now? Around how many?
We operate in 3 countries currently. We used to have in 8 countries.
Oh, okay. Oh.
We sold South Africa. We sold Mozambique. We closed Tanzania, and we sold Kenya.
Yeah,
and
but
Zimbabwe.
Yeah, one would wonder, since the like Botswana's small population is a challenge on its own, why did you have to close the ones in larger?
I told you that we didn't have an alignment with the board on the growth of the business and the vision of the business for the future. Okay. Because I can sit and say that yes, until I retire, I'm sorted out, because we operating in 3 countries, and we got over 250 outlets. I can say that yes, it's enough. Let's consolidate and do something else. But that's not retail is about. Retail is about increasing the footprint, having a better market share, better service to the consumers. So that's what is retail. But when you have different thought process, naturally this will get curtailed.
Yes. You have built a significant amount of wealth over the years to this far. One would wonder, how does Ram personally define money? What is money to you?
You want me to define money is what money does.
Okay. Both.
Money is a means to live.
Live.
And at the same time, you should not mix the financial wealth and the social wealth.
Okay.
So financial wealth is to some extent, it gives you security. Okay. Beyond that, your social wealth is much more important than your financial wealth.
Okay, please educate us on that.
When I say social wealth, is that what role you play in an economy, what role you play in a society. Okay, what role you're playing in your own colleagues' total upliftment, and these are giving you much more satisfaction than delivering a profit. Okay. But obviously, I'm not apologetic about every business is about making money, making profit. But at the same time, we should also balance it out in a way that we do. Sometimes you may not get. For example, the living wage. Okay, we took a big hit on the profitability of the company. Okay, when we implemented the living wage, but we didn't have any problem. The moment the government announced that they need to implement living wage, we were one of the first one to come out and say, yes, we will try and implement it in whatever way possible. We could support it.
So that is social wealth.
Yes, correct. That gives you a lot much more satisfaction than anything else.
So financial wealth, how you describe it, financial wealth is whereby like you get to make maybe the profit for yourself.
Financial wealth is the measurement of your achievement in terms of the finance. Like what is a value you accumulated over a period of time,
Okay.
and that is after certain stage, it's just an indication only. Okay, you worry about and you really want to create a balanced growth
Yes.
in both side.
Okay. One would wonder what are some of the financial or money principles that have been able to guide you over the years to, like to where you are now.
Have proper discipline in managing your finance. Okay, and do not burden yourself with too much debt. Okay,
Too much debt.
And debt has, one day the debt, if the debt is beyond a point, it is going to kill you. Okay? So we need to have that, and you need to just make sure that you pay back the debt, and you clear when the going is good, you clear up your debt, and you stay without debt if you can.
Yes. Yes. And how do you describe money discipline? We hear this a lot. You should be disciplined when it comes to money.
Money should not go to your heart. Okay.
Okay.
Money should be only in your brain.
Only in your brain.
Yes.
Okay. So it's not ideal to love money.
Yes. Money, you should know exactly the money what it does for you, and it must be remaining in your brain, not in your heart.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. So you don't love money.
I don't love money.
Oh,
Yes.
you don't love money.
No. Definitely, I don't love money. I do need money, but that money has that is for a purpose, and that purpose we should know exactly. That's why I'm saying that always money should remain in your brain, not in your heart.
Interesting. So how do you feel about money now, as Mr. Ram? What are your feelings towards money?
Look, when you get to a certain stage, money doesn't bother you. Okay, in the sense it's not the ultimate aim what you're wishing for. Okay, so there are many other factors that you want to get. I'll give you a small example that
Okay.
you want to be a number one retailer in Zambia.
Okay.
That is not driven by money, but that is Choppies has to be number one retailer in Zambia. That's our current drive. Okay, we want to thrive to become the number one retailer in Zambia, which will reach there in the next 7 to 8 months. You see, like that, there are many factors. Okay, drives you beyond money.
Okay. Wow, this is interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So money shouldn't be in your heart.
Yeah,
It
should be
only in your brain.
In your brain. Yes, I always say that to people. Yes.
Wow, interesting. Okay. So in terms of, I mean, you mentioned discipline earlier on, and then you also mentioned creativity as well. What role does discipline play in terms of wealth creation?
Discipline plays a big role.
Yes.
Especially when you not the wealth is it's accumulated over a period of time. Wealth doesn't come to you in lump sum, isn't it? When you put an investment, for example, you buy an ounce of gold today.
Okay.
So and you decide that I'm going to hold this ounce of gold for next 5 years. Okay, then you should have an idea that this is going to increase by 10 folds or 5 folds or 2 folds. Okay, if you don't have certain vision on asset creation, then it can go wrong as well. Okay, I've gone wrong also in many cases. I've came right also in many cases.
Yeah. So one would wonder, does Mr. Ram have maybe some sort of role models that he looks up to?
Yes, always. I always seen the founder of Apple, Steve Jobs.
Okay.
That is that's a man. He came from the rags, okay, and he grew to the highest, and he is the most important innovator in our life,
Yes.
isn't it? If you take what Apple did for our society or our humanity, it's a great contributor. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Locally, do you have any role models or people that you look up to when it comes to business?
Yeah, there are many great businessmen in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So we look up to them. There are plenty.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So when it comes to learning, how do you keep on learning? Do you read or do you watch podcasts or whatsoever?
I
You do
do.
what are
I
some of
used to read reasonably well, but these days it's very limited to a few magazines. Economics magazine I read without fail. I try to read.
Yes.
Then a few publications like Fortune. Like then I have to read a lot of grocery and retail related publications. That I do read. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Are there maybe like some of the books that you can suggest to to our viewers out there who are ambitious about maybe wealth or retail or whatsoever, or
Yeah.
acquiring money or success?
There's a book called Good to Great.
Good to great.
Yes,
Right.
I like that book very much.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Then there's one called Built to Last. Okay.
Built to
Yeah,
to last.
Yes.
Okay.
Then there's a book Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are many, but these are a few.
Yeah, like that you can mention.
Yes.
Yes. We always have this conversation, or we always hear this conversation a lot. People who have money or wealthy people, they always say, comparing the two, it's easier to create wealth than to maintain wealth. How true or false is that?
Maintaining the wealth is much more challenging than creating a wealth.
How so?
I didn't get that.
How so?
Because it's to get to a position is it's much more easier.
Okay.
So maintaining that position is you need to be really focused.
Yeah.
And you need to have the mental agility to get to maintain that.
So in a nutshell, it's quite easier to lose the wealth that you have accumulated.
Easily, a wrong decision can take you if you're not careful, and one wrong decision can wipe you out.
So would you say, comparing the two still, would you say the very same principle that you use to make maybe your first one pula, is it the same principle that you use to make your first million, or it differs?
Look, the struggle you go through to make the first million is much more severe than you make after that. Okay. But I personally respect that one pula, whether it was 34 years ago or today. I don't have a difference for that.
Okay, interesting. Let's talk about Botswana's economical climate currently. That is, the economical pressures that we are facing right now. So one would wonder, how do you strive or survive in this economic pressures? As someone who is the head of a big empire as Choppies, and who's taking off or providing for well over 20,000 employees.
We're going through the most difficult times in the history of the country.
Okay.
But I think this is the time for us to go all out and make the investment to get return. And everybody must think of growth. Whether the government or the parastatal or private sector, public sector, all of them. We need to create the growth, because we are stagnant at the moment. Imagine you do a dual carriage from Ramatlabama or Pioneer Gate to Kasani. The entire traffic for DRC and all those African countries will be through our soil. That itself will bring in a lot of employment opportunity, wealth creation for the entire nation. So this is a time we must think beyond our small books and think globally and think regionally and start doing in a big way. So that it should have done 10-15 years ago. We didn't do it. Had we done that, we wouldn't have had this pressure today. But we didn't do it. Now bygones are bygones. Now we need to just now think beyond. I would say that the diamond income can be there. It may not be there, but we should not worry about it. We should manage our economy in a way that it generates employment. It gives opportunity for wealth creation to everybody, and we need to think big now and act big as well. Not only think big, we need to act big. Which we didn't have any serious action on the ground for the last so many years.
So, with how things are right now and with your knowledge and understanding, would you think it's possible?
It is possible. The fundamentals of this economy are intact, and is very strong. We can easily grow this place by becoming the role model for Africa again. It's just nothing. Nothing is late.
By far, how do you think, how do you think we are responding to this economical pressures as a society? Are we responding in a positive way or in a negative way, or we have to improve?
We are showing a lot of signs of stagnation, which is very dangerous. It will bite us in the next couple of years. If we don't grow, there is nothing like status quo. You cannot maintain status quo in any economy. You have to grow. If the growth doesn't come, the expense base is going to grow, and that will eat you alive. And there won't be any base in the next 3 or 4 years or 5 years. You see?
So, from your perspective, what is going on beneath, like, the surface? I mean, what's the major cause of this economic pressures that we are facing right now?
So we were too much dependent and reliant on one commodity, which is diamonds. And the diversification was just a lip service for the last 50 years or 60 years, and nothing has happened. And we facing that problem. And people are facing the real challenges now with this economic situation. We need to give activity to the people. If you don't, that will all bite back to us later on.
You mentioned, I mean, as opportunities or some of the ways to manage the pressures and everything. You mentioned maybe like the construction of the dual carriageway.
No, I'm just giving you an example. So I don't want to talk about the politics of managing an economy. I'm nobody to talk about that. So we just seeing what we see on the surface is that this is a time to act, and we need to go. If it is to borrow money big time, we will borrow money big time. When we started Choppies, I just now told you that we didn't have any money. We borrowed 100% of the money from people at a very high rate of interest. And that's how we could create this empire. If you didn't borrow that time and say, no, this is too much, we didn't want to do anything, and there wouldn't have been any business like this today. So this is how it is. This is a time to act and take control of the situation and move on.
So where do you see some of the opportunities now? Like, more so that you mentioned that
we got a huge land bank. The agriculture can be improved. You can do much more with agro production, and then we can get produce for other countries. We can create. There are so many innovations you can bring in, and give the private sector the right support. Then you will see important developments are taking place in the economy.
What are some of the ways of supporting the private sector in the right way?
Ease of doing business is very important. And clear border policies and better taxation rules. All these things will encourage people to come and put in more money into the country.
We have young entrepreneurs right now. What are some of the ways that they can implement that would assist them to
the problem with the youth here, especially we got a middle income status. Botswana don't get any grant, no concessional loans, nothing. So you take a farmer in Botswana, a farmer in Zambia. The farmer in Zambia gets a lot of support through the international communities in terms of grant, in terms of cheaper loans. Because we are a middle income country, we don't get any of those things. So it is really challenging for the youth to get real funding and support and things like that. SIDA is there, but the SIDA got limited resources. International communities help and support technologically and financially will take this country to the next level, which we are struggling to get anything basically.
So, do you say for youth to succeed doing business here, there has to be a lot of support aligned?
But without support, businesses cannot thrive, especially startups. Okay, startup needs support. Okay, there are ecosystem in the world. If you look at a country like India, the amount of money they pumping into the startup is enormous amount of capital. Okay. We don't have that kind of, but unfortunately, we don't have the resources as well. Okay, and because of this middle income status, we are not getting from other countries, any other international communities, any support as well.
So, as someone who's running an empire in this country or a successful business in this country, this economical pressures, what do they mean to you? Do they mean new opportunities, or do you have this worry of how you are going to maintain your business when people are not able to buy? Or?
The pressure is the same for you and me and the business. Okay. But we can't just look at only the pressure and say that no, let's just consolidate or anything like that. Okay. This is a time when there is pressure, there's opportunity. Okay. So that must be converted into opportunity, and we must think beyond the normal conventional thinking and see how best we can bring in products outside from Africa or services and bring in more technology and see how best we can improve ourselves.
Okay. Is there still enough future for retail now?
Yeah, for sure. Retail is it's one of the sectors which always, if you take a manufacturing industry, 50 years ago, if 100 people are employed, technology have brought down that 100 people to 50 people. Okay. But retail always had generated employment, and innovative retail will keep on coming up, and that will give more employment opportunities as well as more wealth creation going forward as well.
Yeah. How would you say technology is impacting retail right now?
We are in a very destructive space of the technology.
Okay.
The advent of AI and other technological factors is going to disrupt this world big time. Okay. But that will give opportunity also for us to do better things and do much more innovative distribution ways as well.
Yes. So, how do you feel about AI?
AI is a reality. We need just need to make sure that we use it to the best advantage of our industry.
Okay. So, are you finding ways of incorporating AI into retail now? Or
for sure, yes, we started already with that.
Okay. So, would you say in terms of maybe you mentioned manufacturing earlier on, how it's connected to retail and everything. We have countries like China who are big on retail. What would it take for us, Botswana, to be big on manufacturing like countries such as China?
We need to have a workforce which is aligned for manufacturing.
Okay.
Which we don't have. We got good graduates, but they are not technocrats. Okay, we need to have technocrats. For manufacturing, we need to have much different engineering-based background technocrats.
Interesting. For someone who employs over 20,000 people, do you think the graduates that we have now, like
they are good for the management and soft skills? Yes.
Management and soft skills.
Yes. Technology-wise, maybe we need to make them employment ready or skilled. You need to reskill them or upskill them.
I wanted to ask you that. Are they employable right now? And
we need to give them basic training for them to be employable. But to deploy them in manufacturing and other industries, you need to really give them the industrial training and the manufacturing training.
Okay, not just the
That's not going to give you the skill to go into a manufacturing sector. It's completely different, isn't it?
yeah, definitely. So looking at the unemployment crisis that we have right now in the country, how do you see us winning over that or curbing the unemployment crisis?
This is a small, if you take it in numbers, absolute numbers, it's not a very big, percentage wise it look very big.
Okay.
But the absolute number is not big. If you get 3-4 big industries or big active segments, that can be absorbed. You may get scared looking at the percentage. That percentage in absolute number is not a big number.
Oh, it's not a big number. So it's quite manageable.
It's very manageable, yes.
What are some of the ways that can be used?
I'll give you an example. If
Yes.
if imagine you get a big power plant here,
Okay, yes.
which employs 10,000 people. Out of the 10,000, 2,000 will be at least management cadre. Okay,
Yes.
or if you get an agro-based industry which employs 20,000 people. In that 20,000 people, there will be another 3,000 or 4,000 graduate opportunities. That will wipe out all the unemployed graduates from the country. We just look at the number in percentages and get scared.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you were, like, let's say, for instance, maybe you are specially elected, member of parliament, and then they make you minister of trade or minister of finance or something related to that. What are the changes that you would implement right now?
I don't want to talk about politics. the leadership here knows what they are doing.
Okay.
And it's good luck to them.
Yeah.
That's it. We stay far away from.
Yeah. But like, are there some things that you would input there, like when you are voted and like when you?
I told you the employment creation on the ground. That is the that is the first thrust everyone try to do, and give our people the best exposure so that they can be marketable as well.
Let's talk about practical lessons now for entrepreneurship and leaders out there before we get to finish this interview. One would wonder, how do you overcome setbacks and failure in your business and in your normal life?
Profit and loss is the two coins of the business. Okay.
Yes.
Similarly, failure and success is an entrepreneurial journey. You'll have failure and you'll have success. Don't worry too much about the failure. Think about the failure and react on the failure. The moment you accept that I made a mistake, your subconscious mind will start correcting that mistake. But have the ability to accept that was a mistake. I did a mistake. Let me correct it.
Yeah.
Okay. The moment you accept that you made a mistake, the correction process will start within yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
But if you stick to psychology that I was always right, the correction process is not there. So it is failure is part of a journey. It's not not everything is going to be 100% what you are expecting, but there will be setbacks, and you need to accept that as a setback and move on.
Is there ever a time where Mr. Ram feels like I failed on this one?
Yes, many times.
Okay.
In a business, I've taken wrong decision. We lost money. This not that is part of life. It is just and some opportunities I said no. That was golden opportunities. I don't want to talk about it, but I've made many mistakes, and it's the only consoling factor is that the decision, majority of them were correct. That is how you become successful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the history is written for the success, not for the failure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's part of life.
Yeah. What mindset would you say an entrepreneur should develop earlier on? What is the right mindset for an entrepreneur?
he should have a vision to achieve something,
Okay.
and put that target and just breathe, eat, and do everything to get to that target. Initially, it will be very difficult, but once you get there, then it gives you the power to grow much faster.
Okay, and then how do you? Can I ask you something, Mr. Ram? In Africa, we have this thing that we call black tax. Have you ever heard that?
What's that?
Black tax.
What's that?
Black tax is, as they describe it, is where you have to, like, let's say maybe like you work and then majority of your money you have to take it back home. You don't. There's a negative connotation to it, as in where you have to help out back home more than you provide for yourself. They call it black tax.
Oh no, when you make money,
Okay.
that money must work for you.
Okay.
And work for the business.
Okay.
Like we didn't declare dividend for 10 years.
Okay.
You won't believe it. We started declaring dividend only maybe after making sure that we are a company ready to list. Until then, we didn't even declare dividend. We were just taking a small minimum salary, and we were just putting back everything what we earned back into the business. That's how we could grow the business. Had we started drawing out dividend and things like that, and started supporting beyond, we were only supporting the ecosystem within the business to grow the business.
Yeah.
I was just pedantic about it, and we didn't allow any diversion. So all the money we generate, put it back
into the business.
Into the business.
Yeah. So from your culture, would you say is it seen as a negative way where you work, you earn something, and then you have to assist much back home, or you have to focus
No, I
more
didn't.
on yourself?
I was not doing that.
Oh, okay. Or you're not doing that.
No. I was only living with my small salary. Even my partner, Mr. Farouk, as well. The same thing. We didn't draw without any limit from the business. We just controlled it, and that's how we could grow the business. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been at this level.
What is I understand that big and small are relative, right? Big is relative, small is relative. What is big money to you? Is million pula big money?
Look, we can't. I don't want to relate money in numbers.
Okay.
So look, initially yes, million. When we start off, a million pula is a big number. After some time, it doesn't become a number.
Okay.
That's natural. That is how the growth of the growth in a journey. That will automatically the preferences and ratios will keep on changing.
You have achieved so much thus far. One would wonder, how do you stay motivated?
To me personally, I only started my journey, so I don't feel that I have achieved much. Okay, there's a long way to go.
Oh, there's a long way to go.
That's a motivation.
Oh, okay. How do you feel about retirement? Do you believe in retirement, or you work until you?
As long as you are enjoying what you're doing, there is nothing called a retirement. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy every moment what I do.
Yeah. Closing this now, every time we get to do an interview with you, Mr. Ram, we always talk about the business, the achievements, Choppies, the success and everything. But one would wonder, who was Ram outside business?
Ram is an individual who just lives very peacefully. When I go home, I don't have any of the business in my head. I just go home, sleep nicely, and wake up, do my exercise, and come back and start my day again in the business.
One would wonder, how was your day routine like?
I wake up at around 5:30, 5 o'clock, 5:30.
Okay.
And I do my exercise.
Oh, you work out?
Workout. I walk outside, or I do some stretching and other things for around 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes. I used to do it over 2 hours. Now reduced to 1 hour 30 minutes or so.
Okay. Yes.
Then I get to the office, and when you get to the office, you just immerse it in it, and you will not know whether it is day or night or anything like that. When you finish, you go home.
How are you able to balance the business and your personal life?
I told you I got no work pressure. I live in the business.
Okay.
So absolutely, there's no issue of balance and things like that.
Yes.
And I do have good supporting workforce as well. Okay. And we got technology to support us as well.
Yeah. There's gonna come a day where Mr. Ram is no more.
Yeah.
You know, there's gonna come a day where all of us are no more in this.
For sure.
Yes.
Then nothing is immortal, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so one would wonder, what kind of legacy would you like to leave behind?
I want to leave a legacy that I created an organization with a heart, soul, which is started in Botswana and grown across the Southern Africa, and it should remain as a decent corporate citizen.
Oh, okay. What would you want to be remembered as?
I want to be remembered as a man who created a business which is working with the community.
Awesome. So today, at this very day, what does success mean to you now?
Success means a lot of satisfaction.
Okay, satisfaction.
Okay, satisfaction and sense of accomplishment. Okay, and yes, which gives you more power to achieve more. Okay, so if I can be an influential in getting something, for example, if you could say that, look, my one action had an impact in the community, or my one contribution is this much. That is how I measure my success.
If you could leave one message to our audience now about success, money, and wealth, what would it be?
Don't look at money and wealth. Okay.
Don't look at money and wealth.
Money and wealth, and put in effort to achieve your goal. Okay. Money will follow that. Wealth will follow that.
Interesting. Mr. Ram, before that, say, world relays are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, world relays are coming.
Yes.
Is Choppies going to give the athletes a lot of money as
No,
well?
we haven't declared anything.
Okay.
Okay. I still feel that we did it during the Olympics. That
Okay.
is where the victory matters.
Okay,
Okay. These are in between result.
Yes.
Okay. Then when the real time comes, yes, we'll come forward and we'll be part of the action.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you hold the Botswana citizenship now?
I've been a citizen for a long time.
Oh, so you're in Botswana?
Yes, I'm a proud Botswana.
Oh, you're
Not
a
a
proud
Botswana.
Botswana.
I didn't throw away my passport just for the sake of doing that. I love this country, and this is my home, and I'm a thoroughbred Botswana.
Oh, Tarafi Botswana. Okay, in that case, please leave us with Setswana word that you can say or whatever, you know, or like Setswana sentence that you can say to the
Thank you, and Rea Laboga.
Okay, that's it.
Thank you. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah. It's there. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Ram, thank you so much. Are we done? Anything that you'd like to add? Any question? Okay, Mr. Ram, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me here. I hope we could spend good time on
Yes.
and wish you all the success. I wish your podcast will be watched by millions and millions of people.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then when is Choppies advertising on this podcast?
Talk to Kiboni.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a man.
Oh, okay. Say, you are listening, right? And you're anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you have learned so much from a man who has built a huge empire, and came from nothing. He came into this country as an employee, and now he's employed over 20,000 people. That has to be so inspiring and amazing. Mr. Ram, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Keep on creating employment for all the families out there. So,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Overview Radio. Varrah. Pa.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.